Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to DESI TV USA. I am Tabinda Gul. Let's take a look at the headlines. Trump to impose 25% tariff on Indian imports from August 1st. U.S. economy slow amid Trump's trade policy uncertainty. Zohran Mamdani slams guns law after New York Police Department officer's death. Trump administration seeks release of absent grand jury testimony. Fan floods Birmingham streak for Ozzy Osbourne funeral. Wednesday returned with new focus on family and female bond. Fed holds rates in split decisions Trump appointees dissent. And the Screen Club Chicagoans yell out street at Lake Michigan. These are headlines. Lead to news detail. Viewers, now the top story is here. President Donald Trump announced a 25% tariff on all goods imported from India starting August 1st. The move threatening to derail recent U.S. India trade talks and could strain ties with a key strategic partner views as a counterweight to China.
It's had a market that's been pretty much closed to American products, and we've been wide open to theirs. And I think President Trump is frustrated with the progress we've made with India, but feels that a 25% tariff will address and remedy the situation in a way that's good for the American people.
Tariff on India is a little disappointing on us. We are constructively engaged with the US on the BTA. We are also not certain what will be the added penalty which he is talking about. But at least now we know that whatever we have to do is with reference to 25%. I think buyer and seller will start negotiating and to see what extent that can help.
Now, the Commerce Department advanced report shows second quarter GDP growth slowing as business and consumer face growing uncertainty from President Donald Trump protectionist trade measures.
Reuters is that the report did not show robust growth, as domestic demand rose at its slowest pace in 2.5 years. Private domestic purchases, viewed by economists as a barometer of underlying economic growth, grew by 1.2% last quarter, a significant drop from the first quarter. Residential investment, which includes home building and house sales, contracted.
Now, New York mayoral candidate Zohran Mamdani condemned national gun laws at a press conference honoring New York Police Department officer Derail, who was killed with 3 others in a Manhattan skyscraper shooting.
I landed back in New York City this morning and went directly to the home of Officer Islam, where I met with members of his family, young and old, who are heartbroken over the loss of their son, of their brother, their father, their husband, their friend, heartbroken in a way that works.
Now, in a move to diffuse mounting controversy, the Trump administration has asked 2 judges to unseal grand jury testimony linked to the sex trafficking indictments of Jeffrey Epstein and Maxwell.
Ghislaine Maxwell on sex trafficking charges. The move seeks to
covers all documents, files, evidence, and other materials in possession of the DOJ, the FBI, related to the case of the United States versus Jeffrey Epstein. While protecting the victims' identities can and must be of top importance, the public has a right to know who enabled, knew of, or participated in one of the most heinous sex trafficking operations.
Viewers, now the sad news is here. Thousands of heavy metal fans gathered in Birmingham, England to honor Black Sabbath frontman Ozzy Osbourne, who passed away earlier this month at age 76. His funeral processions drew emotional tributes from around the world.
Procession through his home city. But the celebration was mixed with sadness from his fans and family. His wife, Sharon Osbourne, had tears in her eyes as she took in a floral tribute that had amassed at a bench dedicated to Osbourne and his Black Sabbath bandmates.
Now, Netflix hit series Wednesday is making a comeback nearly 3 years after its debut, this time spotlighting themes of family and female friendship in its much-anticipated new season.
This is about mothers and daughters.
Yes.
We have Joanna Lumley, who plays Grandmama. So it's 3 generations of Adams women get together. It's also about learning to not being in control of everything for Wednesday. So that's a big theme. And it's really always about female friendship and female sisterhood.
Now, the Federal Reserve kept interest rates unchanged in the divided decisions, offering no clear signal on future cuts to Trump's appointment. Governor dissented, highlighting internal disagreement over monetary policy.
It's all because of the Fed. He's done a bad job.
Trump spoke just before Powell's remarks, reiterating that he thinks there should be an immediate and steep rate cut.
We're keeping the rates high, and it's hurting people from buying houses, and we don't want that. I hear they're going to do it in September, not today. For what reason?
Viewers, in Dallas, a new stress relief trend is taking hold in Chicago, where residents meet on Sunday evening to scream into Lake Michigan. Dubbed the Scream Club, the gatherings offer a cathartic release in turbulent times. So viewers, thank you for watching and thank you for supporting. This is me, Tabinda, signing off. Stay tuned for more news. DCTV USA, DTVNN, OTT platform DTV Flex, where you can access to over 3,000 channels. So stay tuned and stay with us.
Neurological care is a pressing healthcare challenge in Pakistan. That's why Helping Hand USA is building Kind R, a world-class hospital with 130 plus clinics that is set to establish new standards for neurological care in Pakistan. As the first phase nears completion, anticipation is growing for the launch in the second half of 2025. Give zakat and sadaqah through Helping Hand USA today and join this historic endeavor to redefine future healthcare in Pakistan.